What does the degree of a trinomial mean? Imagine you have a puzzle made of 3 pieces, and each piece has a number and a letter. The biggest number on those pieces tells you a lot about the shape of the puzzle when you put it together. That number is what we call the degree of the trinomial. A trinomial is just a fancy word for an algebraic expression with 3 parts, or terms. Each term has a number, called a coefficient, and a variable, like x, raised to some power. The degree of a term is the sum of the exponents on the variables in that term. For example, if you see 3x squared y, the degree of that term is 2 from plus 1 from y, which adds up to 3. Now, to find the degree of the whole trinomial, you look at all 3 terms and find the one with the highest degree. That highest degree tells you the overall degree of the trinomial. For example, if your trinomial is for x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5, the first term has an exponent of 3, the second has an exponent of 2, and the last has no variable, so its degree is 0. Since 3 is the largest, the degree of this trinomial is 3. Most of the time, trinomial expressions are written with the terms in order from the highest degree to the lowest. This makes it easier to see what the degree is right away. When you see a quadratic trinomial, like x squared plus bx plus c, you know the degree is 2 because the highest exponent on the variable is 2. Knowing the degree helps you understand how the polynomial behaves when you graph it. For example, a degree to polynomial or quadratic makes a U-shaped curve called a parabola. A degree 3 polynomial, called a cubic, can have a more complex shape with up to 2 bends. So, in simple words, the degree of a trinomial is the biggest exponent on the variable in any of its 3 terms. It tells you how the polynomial looks and behaves. If you see 5x to the 4th plus 3x squared minus 7, the degree is 4 because the highest exponent on is 4. Understanding the degree helps you know how to work with the polynomial, whether you're factoring it, solving equations, or graphing it. It's a key piece of information that guides many steps in algebra. When you get comfortable with spotting the degree, solving and analyzing polynomials becomes much easier and more straightforward.